We're here out in Hemet at the site of a confined space rescue we had a couple weeks ago. And I want to show you the serenity that surrounds this area. There's shade and there's trees, it's quiet, it's in a peaceful community. And right behind me is a well site that killed an employee of the Lake Hemet Water District.
We got a report that there was a possible confined space rescue with a man down in a well, and those were all the details we got at that time. I was talking to Battalion Chief Bill Mason, and we responded to the call together. When we arrived on scene, 2 local citizens met us at the gate out front, and there was a water company pickup truck parked in front of the open gates. One of the locals said that normally they would see the water company employees come by to check the well, and they wouldn't spend no more than about 5 minutes doing that. And they had noticed that this pickup had been parked there approximately 30 minutes. So they got a little concerned and came over and looked inside the well, and they saw a person crouched in a crouched position in the bottom of the well.
They came over to check out the incident. They went to the hole and looked down inside, saw him laying there, almost went inside themselves. We could have actually had 3 victims.
So I went ahead over with my firefighter, and we looked down inside, and there was a person crouched in there, unmoving. So we decided to initiate a confined space rescue attempt. We talked about setting up a ladder rescue for ropes to go down in and pull a Stokes basket up out of the vault. Then several more locals showed up, and they were all standing around, and it was still just myself and the firefighter at that particular time, and the other folks were out in the street kind of getting things ready, getting rescue ropes prepared and so forth. And I heard the locals say, why aren't they doing anything? Why aren't they doing anything? And so I took it upon myself at that time to go down into the vault with the thought, or my thoughts, that it was a possible medical aid, and there were probability or possibility that we might be able to effect a rescue and work the person up medically. I went down into the well, to the vault itself, and walked over and checked the person's carotid, and immediately started getting very dizzy and faint feeling. So I immediately made it back up the ladder and out. As soon as I got fresh air, I seemed to revert back to my normal self and breathing better at that time. My next...
No, we had no air monitoring device on scene. We found out later that there was one in the water company's truck, and that's what we used later down the road. But at the time when we first got here, we didn't have any type of monitoring device.
I'd just like to say at this time, we have records of testing this vault, and it has never shown positive for any oxygen deficiency or any explosives. And no matter how many times you enter a vault and you think everything's okay, take the time, go through the procedures, and maybe we can avoid another tragic accident like this one.
The well site right behind me killed an employee of the Lake Hemet Water District. Right on the other side of the big tank is another well system. That hole has 21% oxygen. This hole has 6%. One will kill you, one you can actually work in and live. I can see how when you're working that it would be real easy to become complacent. You go into a hole and you never come out of it again.